Hi, I'm Darnell Villaflor. I'm one of the directors for Minsan Lang Kita Ibigin. Shooting that which is always a challenge for Minsan Lang Kita Ibigin kasi we always wanted to push the limits of double exposure. Siguro sanay tayo sa TV before, we have triple double exposure, triplets, kambal na laging split frame lang yan. Siguro for technical people, yung season hinahati yung screen. So, when we plan duplicity scenes, we call it duplicity scenes, talagang pinupush namin na kailangan gumagalaw yung characters, gumagalaw yung camera so that andun talaga yung illusion na kambal yung dalawa. In the Philippines, it's really difficult to achieve a moving shot ng duplicity kasi we don't really have equipment, the proper equipment for motion capture. We do have motion capture pero hindi pa siya ganun ka-developed. We also have motion control. Actually, ang requirement ng moving shot na duplicity is motion control wherein you have a dolly that's digitally programmed to move ng paulit-ulit so that ma-achieve yung double exposure while having a moving shot. But since we're in the Philippines and we have limited resources, sobrang painstakingly kami, only in the Philippines to, magdadali shot ka, pero susundan, uulitin mo yan at the same pace, i-approximate mo lang yung movement so that yung illusion talaga na dalawa sila kahit gumagalaw yung camera, nandoon pa rin. Kaya siguro, I could say successful naman yung mga duplicity scenes namin because of that effort. Although it's really, really difficult. Especially for scenes na siguro madali pag dalawa lang sila. Like, let's say, nag-aaway or tumatambling-tambling. Especially before, mahaba buhok ni Javier. So, ang dali-dali dayain ng duplicity. Except for, lagi silang magkaharap. Siguro, sikreto lang yan is planning. Whenever you read the script na double exposure sila, pipiliin mo lang yung part ng script na importante yung makita sila na sabay na dalawa. Kasi if you do duplicity all throughout the scene, sobrang hirap na, especially pag maraming tao sa background, sobrang dugo nun. So, kaya planning lang siya talaga na at this point in the script, dalawa sila. At this point in the script, gagalaw ang camera. So, ang bawat eksena, binibreakdown talaga namin yan para malaman kung saan importante yung makita ng tao na kambal sila. Madugo in terms of time kasi like uulit-ulitin mo yun you only have one actor tapos you make him appear as two on TV. So we do have may lock frames, merong yung mga moving shot na kailangan maulit mo yung consistency nung pag-move ng camera. So it takes a lot of cooperation sa actors, especially pag may other actors involved aside from Coco Martin kasi uulitin nila na uulitin yung shot, may tight shot, may tie up, meron gano'n. And it's really taxing, especially for Coco, kasi you have two characters na completely different. Ang ugali, ang characterization, the way, paano niya i-project yung sarili niya sa screen. So, for Coco, it's really, really taxing na, eto mamaya, Javier siya na laging galit, mamaya, Alexander siya na straight na ganyan. So, parang, ang hirap-hirap. Kaya minsan, todo supporting kami sa kanya talaga pag nag-shoot kami ng kambal scenes kasi ang hirap-hirap din for the actor. When we did the first, the second fight pala doon sa cave, yung nag-tumbling, umikot-ikot, it took us from around 6 hours to 7 to shoot that scene. Ngayon, siguro bumibilis-bilis na kasi medyo talkies na. So, siguro 1 hour for a scene na kambal and with other actors is a decent time na para i-shoot. Shortest probably is around 30 minutes pag dalawa lang sila kasi madali lang yung delineation, madali lang yung hatian sa screen para pakitang kambal sila. Currently, medyo mas mahirap na yung mga kambal scenes namin kasi si Javier as a character has grown into a different person kasi. So parang ang hirap na nung difference ni Javier at ni Alexander. So it's always a priority to shoot Javier first kasi emotion-wise, mas mabigat yung character niya compared to Alexander at this point in our story. Sa lahat ng tumatangkilik sa Minsan Lang Kita Ibigin, see you there!